thing to watch, especially when you found out it was real.
Yeah,
you know,
kind of hard to believe that it was real.
Right.
I mean, that's yeah. I guess sometimes it really is stranger to go into real life than it is to make it up. Yeah.
And then thinking about even like your guy. I mean, here's this guy who wanted to be the pianist. I mean, great pianist. Plus, that was really you playing.
Yeah. That was me.
Which is something else great to know.
It is. It's a good bragging topic for me. Yeah, we played. We did this whole thing. It was kind of. It seemed impossible at points, but we played it all live. Meryl sang. I played. We shot it in real time, which I think is in some ways the only way that this really could have worked, right. Because it really was about just living in that and reacting off of what was happening in front of us, and man, there's nothing she can't do, even when she's playing someone who can't do anything. Yeah. And
that's something that made me think about that, because I think it's probably harder, because I mean, I know she can sing and do things actually great in real life. It's got to be harder to try and be bad at something than it is to be good at something.
I think so. I think that especially when you can do it, it is, I don't know, it's sort of like, I feel like doing like a pratfall or something where you can't kind of like look at the mark and where you're gonna figure, and it can't be a technical thing. It's like you almost have to surprise yourself because it's and then it's authentic. And so singing opera and knowing where the notes are and then how to come up next to it, and it's like how many things were going on, and in multiple languages, and how she's able to navigate that. And then just kind of, it's just delicate and effortless. It's there's a reason why she's who she is.
Right. And one of the places where you did your recording was Abbey Road.
Yes.
Talk about that experience a little bit. I mean, just one of the most iconic places ever.
Yeah. Well, I felt sort of bad that we were going in there to decimate these great pieces of coloratura. But it was all like simultaneously completely intimidating, all of this, and then also, just a dream come true, because Abbey Road and Meryl and being there recording an album of opera music, it was like too many of my dreams coming true at once. So it was overwhelming.
Well, I have to ask, did you do the famous picture across the road like I think all of us who've ever been there have done?
I didn't do it because I didn't want to get hit by a car. And apparently people get hit by cars.
Yeah.
No, so I watched all of the people doing the thing. And,
right.
But I got to go inside the studio, which was really cool.
Right, so you got everybody beat on that. That's great.
But I got to see all the equipment that the Beatles recorded their albums on, and the 4-track, and it was by the men's room, oddly, and I'm not kidding.